since forever. But when I say that I've been going through it, I've been going through it. And so if you don't know, I did get hired. It's been a lot. It's been rough. And I'm still in training. So I've also been going through a lot at home as far as personal things, and which has held me back from being able to post a video or record a video. I started school as well, so I'm all over the place right now. I was gonna wait and actually record a video on my day off, which is Monday. Today is Saturday. Don't mind the kids in the background. Today is Saturday, and I have to work tomorrow for Amazon Sunday, and then I'm off on Monday. I tried to put I know you saw some clips of me like early in the morning hours heading to driver training or academy. I think this might be in the same video as that, or this might be a whole separate video. If so, I apologize for not being organized, but I've been trying to film the whole process, but I was unable to film like while I'm doing stuff. I also was going back and forth about deciding if I should continue to film, because I'm not sure it's allowed. So now I'm a little worried, like, will I get in trouble for making these videos? I won't actually I won't record, me in the place. Early on when I first applied, I thought I might record myself, like maybe in the truck and stuff, but I think I'm gonna avoid doing that for now, at least for now, because I don't want to cause any issues between the U.S. Postal Service and myself, because I don't need to get fired or anything, but I don't feel like I'm sharing too much. If you guys know the rules and regulations, let me know if you think me sharing these videos will be an issue, because I'm not sure. But I have been going back and forth wondering if I should do it or not. But anyway, so I went to orientation. You saw that video. Man, I thought that was it. Whatever, so that's over with. Good thing everything worked out. I went to driver training class where you watched a video about the trucks and everything and safety with driving. And then after that, I had shadow day. And because of COVID-19, shadow day is a little different compared to the past, from what I was told, because we're no longer allowed to drive in the same vehicles together. So if it was a normal day, I would have an extra seat in the LLV with the person who's training. But because of COVID-19, we have to follow each other, which sucks, because though they're telling you their little routine of how they do everything and how they set up their truck, it's hard to actually picture it. Well, it is for me, because you're not actually in the truck with them to see the whole process. You can only imagine and watch them coming out of their truck and delivering the mail and packages, which is horrible for me, because I wanted to see everything down to the T while in the truck with them. However, of course, you eventually learn it once you keep doing it and doing it yourself. So shadow day, now some of the people in my academy said they were able to follow their regular on shadow day. However, I wasn't able to. It was only like kind of half a day, because my kids had their cousin over, so they're like, anyway, I only watched he's not my regular. I thought he was going to be my regular. I was hoping he would be, because he's so nice, and he gives good directions and seems well organized, and his route, from what I could tell, seems like an okay route. Now, the person who's my regular now, she's amazing too, But for some reason, I wanted that that route and that regular. But it is what it is, and I'm okay with the schedule and how everything is. But so Saturday, I watched him case his mail, pull down his mail, get his parcels and everything organized, load his truck, and that was it. I wasn't able to follow him. After that, the next day, I went to Driver's Academy, and that was a 4-day process. We learned how to case mail. We learned all like rules and how to identify your mail, all the classes of the mail and all that stuff. We also learned how to case, pull down. We delivered like fake delivered mail in the truck. We also fake delivered mail while walking around in the area that we was, I guess you can say, the little teaching area. And that was that. And I liked that. I liked it a lot. But of course, you're not getting the tons of mail that you would get when you're actually working on a job. Then after that, I went straight to my post office location. And the first day I followed my regular. So you can imagine, I thought I was going with the guy that I had, but to my surprise, I was not with him, and I knew it was too good to be true. So I have a route that is kind of crazy, but I'm trying not to complain. It is what it is. I wonder, did y'all notice I had a new plant? I had the other plant, and it had, when I got it from the store, it had little bugs in it, and I don't do well with bugs. So I put the plant outside. It's probably not going to survive, but I tried to kill the bugs. Look at me, talking about something that have nothing to do with what's going on. But anyway, so what was I saying? I said I was going to write this stuff down and then record, but I'll never do that. So, I found out I had a different route with a different regular, and she's very nice. The route itself. So on the first day I followed her, there was a truck that I was going to follow her in, another LLV. However, when I went to go start it up, it wouldn't start. So we thought it was broken down. So whole time another RCA, I think she's an RCA or a regular, she didn't have a truck. And they're trying to figure out, well, are they down a truck? But when we went back out, she ended up using the truck that I had. And we were like, how did you get it to start? So that one started. So I ended up not having a truck. So my supervisor was going to actually send me home for the rest of the day. But my regular was like, he was going to send me home and then have me come back the next day. And I was going to have to do half the route on my own, but with her following me. And we both like, wait, what? I gotta do this, and I didn't even get to go with her on the route and follow her on the route. And he was like, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I know it's tough, and I mean, I can understand it too, but I was just like, what? I cannot do this without actually going today. So my regular was like, she knew I had school on Thursday too, and I'm thinking she was thinking, okay, if she leaves, then she's not gonna get paid, so she's gonna be off on Thursday, and she don't know, she didn't follow me, so let me try and figure something out. So she was like, can she drive her car? And he was like, I mean, she can if she want. So I end up driving my car, and I didn't mind because I wanted to know this route. I'm not trying to go into something and I don't know what I'm getting myself into the next day. But this is how it is with this job anyway. But if I could get a little taste of it, then that's what I'm gonna do. So if I have to take my car, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I did mention the whole time before getting a job that I was worried that I might have to use my car. So if you don't know by now, I don't have to use my car, which is amazing. So anyway, I had to follow her in my own vehicle, do her whole route, and it wasn't bad. The only thing is, there's like a main little road, and it's only a two-way road, and it's really narrow, and it's kind of busy. That's my only worry, because that's the only thing the only road that I may really worry about, because it's kind of scary, especially like if it's bad weather, and then it's like slopes on the side. So if say it was ice or something, I don't know, I shouldn't think this way, and I go off to the side, I'm scared. Then it's like little banks of water. It's just scary for that road. It's just a mess, that road. But when you get into the neighborhoods and everything, that's sweet. But that little road that you got to go on before all the neighborhoods, in between the neighborhoods, it's just hectic to me. So I'm a little worried about that. But I know I can do it. I know I can. I just gotta remain positive, stay strong, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so, and some of the on the road in between the neighborhoods is like, you gotta really pay attention to where the mailbox is. Some of the mailbox don't even look like a mailbox. It's like crazy. Some of them don't have the address on the mailbox. So yeah, some of them are, the mailbox is all the way down here, and then you got a house that's so far away up on a hill. So imagine when you got to figure out what you're going to do. You got a big package. So it's a lot, but I know I'll get used to it, and then I'll love it. What else? She finished her route. We left like maybe 10 something, 11 something in the morning. I did help her case. So we left like 10 something, 11 something in the morning, and got back like 2 something, 3 o'clock. I think it was earlier than that, which was good. I'm like, she's decent. So I'm like, that's my goal. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to knock this out. And she was like, I'm not going. When I first did it, I was like, what? All right, let me get into that. I followed her that day, and we got done really quick. Then I went home, and then the next day I came back and had to do half the route myself. However, we weren't aware that she had to follow me, so I was like on my own. And when I say I was freaking out, crying, I was crying because I was a mess. So the first mailbox, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then it was another mailbox that I couldn't find. Didn't know that you had to go. It was across from the house. I did end up getting the line of travel from my supervisor, which is like a little map. However, it didn't tell you to do all like the in-between stuff. So I was all over the place trying to find that mailbox. So I said, forget it. I'll come back to it. That'll be later. So then I just start going to the next one in the neighborhood. And that was cool, but I was so slow, like so slow. And then I think my thing was trying to check each address before putting in the mailbox. And you can't do that because it's going to slow you down. I apologize for these kids. It's going to slow you down, and then you be all day. But anyway, I was doing that. So I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 areas done, but still had a whole bunch left, because again, we were doing half the route. She took the end half, I took the beginning half. So it's like 5. So it's like, I want to laugh because I hate my teeth with my braces. So I'm going to cover my mouth, but I'm cracking up to myself. Don't mind me. It's like 5 o'clock, and my postmaster called and was like, Shantae, you could just bring the rest of the mail back. I'll finish doing your the route. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. He was like, don't be sorry. You weren't supposed to be by yourself. And I'm like, what? I knew it. So anyway, I went back to the post office, and he took the truck, and he was like, he apologized. He was really sympathetic. And I was like, oh, that's so nice that he cared. And he was like, you weren't supposed to be by yourself. It's your first day. Like, so that was that on that day. That was crazy. I actually thought that I was going to quit that day. I called my mom. I pulled to the side, turned the vehicle off, and called my mother. I am a grown old lady, y'all. I ain't telling my age. But I am an old lady, and I called my mom crying because I just knew I was quitting. I said, I cannot do this. this not for me. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. Like, she's like, Shani, think about it. You can do it. It's your first time. Think she really talked me out of quitting. I really was about to take that truck back with all that mail and all those packages and say I can't do it. I'm so glad that I didn't, because I didn't want to be a quitter and I want to really do this. And it seems like something that I will really like doing this once I get the hang of it. So I'm glad I didn't quit. Anyway, so I survived that day. It was not too good of a day, but I did survive. My postmaster also said, he was like, you're not going to quit on me, are you? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to quit. So the next day, no, I was off that day because my regular was off, which was Thursday. So today is Saturday, and that was Thursday I had off because she was off and she's training me. But usually when she's off, I will be subbing her. So then Friday I went back, and she actually called me the night that I had the first day that I went out and almost quit. She called me that night and was like, I'm so sorry. We're gonna she's gonna change the plans of how to teach me. And I think I'm like one of the first person she's ever trained, so that too. Like, so it's a little hard for the both of us. So she was like, she's gonna give me some, she's gonna have some things prepared for me when I come back. And she ended up sending me some maps and stuff that she made out for herself when she was learning, which are, when I say so in-depth and detailed, really nice. I'm surprised she was able to do that. I could never do anything like that, but they're nice. Like little maps she actually drew, and then maps that she printed out and put her markings on there, and that was amazing. I'm so thankful and grateful for her for doing that. And I was gonna print them out. I did print them out, but I didn't have color ink, all ghetto. But I'm like, okay, I still can use it. But when I got to work, she actually printed them out and had them for me when I got there. And I was like, oh my God, you're so sweet, so sweet. She also had, she wrote a little chart of each section of the case with the addresses, which is very helpful as well, especially when you're learning, when you're trying to case your mail or your packages or whatever. So I did that day, which was Friday. She gave me a certain part of the route to do in the beginning, and then she took the rest. And it wasn't a lot though. It wasn't like half the route. And he said she was gonna have to follow me again. And what happened? Oh, so we were down, we didn't have an extra truck, so I had to wait for another truck to come. And she just went out and delivered her part, to get that out the way. But a truck finally came available, and I asked, could I just start? Because I don't want to be running behind like the other day. And I said, can I just start, and maybe she'll catch up with me, because you got the scanner, so he can find you. And we took each other numbers, so I said, can I just start, and she just catch up with me? And he was like, okay, go ahead. When I was leaving, I actually saw her coming back, and then she dropped off her stuff and came back and started following me for the rest of my route, the part of the route that I took over. That's her route. And that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I just have to really pay attention to certain things, because you'll think you do your casing really good, and then something gets mixed up somehow, and I don't know how. Because it happened again today, and I'm like, how did I mix that up? How? Because I've been putting markers for my packages. I also been putting, and I know this may sound like a lot, I've been putting putting markers with a different color for my small packages that people call fluffies. And I still end up somehow mixing something up, but I'll correct it. But it's like, how did I do that? But with my route, it can be confusing, because you'll have a certain street name, and then out of nowhere is a whole different street address. In between that, then you get kind of thrown off. But anyway, so I finished that day, and then Saturday today, she gave me the next part that still wasn't half, but the next part from the last route that I finished the day before. And then same thing, she went out and did her thing. I had to wait for a truck again because the extra one was down or something. And then I ended up getting a truck, and she ended up following me. And that wasn't that bad. So I just need to get used to this route, get used to the crazy road that I'm gonna have to deliver on when I'm not in between the neighborhoods. I'm worried about when it's crazy weather. But anyway, in my timing, because I feel like though I didn't have the entire route, I feel like I took too long for just a little bit of distance. So I want to be like how she is, where she was able to leave out at a good time and then also get back at a good time for the whole entire route. So I know that comes with time. I know I have to get used to it and repetition. I know it does, but that's my goal, because I'm not trying to be out there all day, all night long. So that was today. So now, tomorrow I have Amazon Sunday. I was going to wait to film until my day off, which is Monday, so that I can give you info about Amazon Sunday. But I might just update y'all after Amazon Sunday and just put this whole thing into one video. But overall, I think I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I definitely wanted to do it so I can get my little fit in, get my little exercise in. So lifting them heavy packages, going up the hill to somebody's door. Oh, that too. I didn't want to walk on people's yard, because my mom, she don't play that walking on her lawn at all. So I'll be thinking like the people they're going to be like, why are you on my lawn? And I've noticed that a lot of the postal workers do it. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being disrespectful by walking on the lawn. So at first I was like going around it, but that do take up too much time. I don't know. I said when I meant to ask somebody what they thought about it at my office, and I forgot. So I'll ask again, because I'm not really comfortable walking on people's lawn. I just feel like it's kind of rude to walk on somebody's grass, especially if it's nice little grass or whatever, nice color grass, grass that's taken care of. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I didn't get to finish my homework. My homework is due tomorrow. I didn't even start it. So tonight I have to finish everything so that I won't have to stress myself about rushing back home tomorrow to finish it by the deadline. I'm exhausted. I have been so tired. I got bags under my eyes. Y'all can see it. I got circles. I'm going through some personal things as far as my family. I am exhausted. Exhausted. Y'all know I double my words. So I'm hoping eventually that I can get myself together or catch up or something. Now, when I first started out with the orientation and stuff, I wasn't sleeping. I think it was my nerves. But now I'm knocked out, okay? Yesterday, I fell asleep in front of my computer trying to do my homework. That's how tired I was. And I've been getting to work like 6-something. Today I went at 7 because I was just too tired. I was going to try and go a little earlier, but tomorrow I have to be there at 8 o'clock or a little bit before 8. And yeah, so we'll see. I like it though. I'm not even gonna front. I like it. I did have a little issue with one of the residents, but I just was like, have a nice day. I just, brushed it off. I don't want no problems, okay? No problems. But everybody not always just upbeat and polite and kind, but whatever. That's the world we live in. Then you do have some who's like, thank you for doing what you do. And you're like, oh, thank you. I just started today though. But thank you. It gives you the motivation you need to keep going forward. So I love that the neighbors will stop and say, thank you for, doing this, and it's amazing. Like, that makes me feel good. It makes me want to do my job. I like my office so far. It's a small office to me. I think it's considered small. Everyone seems chill. Like, for real, no lie. The whole place seemed like a chill office, and I love that. So, everybody seems like they just come in there, do what they gotta do, and be out. And some of them be in and out. I'm like, dang, that's how I want to be. Let me know what y'all think. Should I keep making videos about the post office? Because I'm a little afraid. I don't want nobody trying to fire me for just recording my experience. It's not like I'm actually on the job doing it. So let me know what you think. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, I came on here looking a hot mess just to say hi to y'all. I hope everybody is doing good, staying bundled up because it's cold where I'm at. I don't know where y'all at, but it's cold over here. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm tired and I'm about to do my schoolwork. Feed these daggone kids. Feed myself because I didn't eat anything this morning. What did I have? Did I have breakfast? So I have been packing a lunch sometimes and taking my coffee and my water. But since I've been out on the road with my regular, like the first day when I was following her in my own car, I ate my lunch in the car. But these past few days doing everything by myself, I don't even think to even touch that food. First of all, I don't even want to touch the food because I just feel so yucky after touching all the milk, even though I wear gloves. But it just feel like it's just too much going on. I feel like I just want to get it over with and get it done. But I do feel like when I get the hang of things, I will eventually have to figure out how to take a little bit of time for myself to pull out my snack, even if it's while I'm rolling, to pull out a snack or in my water so that I'm not dehydrated or feeling lethargic or just not having no energy because I didn't eat anything. Now, I've been trying to eat breakfast before I head out, which has helped me over. But today, I didn't have anything. I just had a cup of coffee. Yeah, because I wanted to sleep longer. Like, I was tired. I wanted to sleep longer, which caused me not to have any breakfast. And because I'm a hot mess and all over the place, I do not make my lunch the night before like a crazy person. So I didn't even pack anything. But I knew that I wasn't going to eat it anyway. It just sat in my bed. Because yesterday, I did take some grapes and cheese, and I didn't pull it out. Because I'm like, that can wait. I didn't eat it until I left on my way home. But yeah, so that's it. All right, I'll hit y'all. I've been saying this. I keep saying I'll hit y'all. I'll hit y'all back on the next video and keep you guys updated. If I take a long time to post something, don't worry. Don't leave me. Come back because I'm going to come back. I'm going to try not to keep my videos so spaced out. But y'all, again, life happens. And y'all know. Can't do nothing about that. So thank you for watching. I appreciate another thing for my ladies. My nails are never gonna look cute. That's how I feel. Even though I'm wearing gloves, I already got scratches on my hands. And because I'm so sensitive, like this is a mark, I don't know if y'all can see that. A mark that I had from my boyfriend accidentally scratching me. And it became a scar. And now my hand got a scratch from Academy. And I could tell that's going to leave a scar. My nails is a mess. My hands are feeling dirty. I might still be able to get like an overlay or something. I really haven't been going to the nail salon that often since all this stuff started, since the COVID-19. But I definitely need to go. But I was trying to avoid going, but they look a mess. But that might actually help keep them a little better. I really been trying to not put anything on my nails because even the overlay like changed the pattern of your nail. But I think I might do that. I might go get an overlay and see, but I think my nose and hands gonna be a mess no matter what, regardless. But I know with this job, it's gonna be rough, so I can't be all cute and girly all the time. Cause the first day I followed her was raining. I'm like, that's gonna be me out in the rain. You gonna be smelling like a wet dog. Smelling like a wet dog, getting dirty. My hair gonna be messed because I'm gonna have to put a hat on. And first I was like, I ain't putting no hat on. I'm gonna put some earmuffs on. But then I thought about it, like if I put earmuffs on, I might not be able to hear everything. So I just put my hat on. I need a hat anyway because I ain't trying to get sick. But I'm thinking about the dogs and stuff because I done heard about a few dogs on my route. Y'all, I'm worried. But I'm gonna get through it. I know I am. I know I'm gonna get through it. I know I am. I can do this. I got this. Everybody at the post office, we got this. We got it. We're gonna get through it. All right, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm out. Bye.